R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Yo, that doesn't fuck.
No, we're not doing that.
Off the top.
We're not resting peace in nothing.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
No.
Why?
Maybe from you, not from me.
No, just rest in peace. Anyone dying from unnecessary reasons.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna like rest in peace a bigot, right? As a bigot, I know a bigot when I see one.
Pouring out for Charlie.
It's water, so that's fine. It's gotta actually be liquor.
No, we made a track. We made a track for Charlie. That's why I was
Did
doing
you?
that.
So did I.
The song is literally.
I
poured
referenced
out
them
for
as
Charlie.
well in a song.
Really?
Yeah.
When's it come out?
It's already out.
Oh fuck, my bad. What was it
It's not
called?
really out. It's just on my Instagram.
Oh.
Just part of a series. One of the artists in the city is doing. He's doing like a free Tr3y challenge. So he kind of laid down a hook, and a bunch of different artists are doing like a different verse.
What was the bar?
Basically, I was talking about fellatio, and I used him as the.
I did that
punchline.
stand-up joke too.
I think I saw that actually.
Yeah, blew my load in her throat, and I call her Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, something along those lines.
My girl hated that one.
Did she?
Not just her. Like I think a good amount of human beings didn't enjoy that one.
Did she swallow?
No comment. But yeah, no comment.
No comment on your wife. Whether your wife
I'm
swallows or not.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect my wife on the pod more than like that. But
I
yeah,
can respect that.
she would swallow.
If she was still your girlfriend or fiance, would you just be like, yeah?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess it's kind of is that like the part of the like
marriage contract?
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like you just have to like censor yourself.
I think you got to
in your relationship.
I think you just got to treat them with a different level of respect.
No, I understand that. I feel like if
because
she didn't
now you're
swallow,
a unit.
Yeah, but if she didn't swallow, that'd be a bigger deal. It's like, yeah, I married this girl, she doesn't swallow my load. That's kind of a more of a thing.
Yeah,
like,
but also
I think as a married woman, it's kind of expected.
But in general, I don't like judge if someone wants to spit it out. Like,
neither do I actually. I don't care.
I mean? Like,
I don't care.
Like it's not something that bugs me.
I had my dick sucked by a racist girl once. She spat it out, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
by a racist girl?
Yeah, she's racist. Yeah.
How do you know?
Because she was openly saying nigger.
Ah, nice. You think Charlie Kirk said the N-word like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually? Oh, maybe like growing up.
No, I just feel like most white people have said it at least once in anger to somebody.
Never anger for me.
Out of pleasure?
But no, in anger and like fucking up on Guitar Hero.
Nigger!
Yeah, like, and I'm saying like every slur, you're just pissed saying everything
it's just funny Guitar Hero, you're just like, fucking nigger.
Yeah.
If you said like COD, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I get it.
But no, it's like me just fucking up myself. No, and I would just, as a kid, I would just like any word, like that was bad. Like just list
no, 100%, yeah, because you don't know how to swear. You're just like saying, what do you think is bad? Like ass cunt, fuck shit, bitch, fuck you, nigger, like
just fucking playing through the fire flames.
That's so funny. It reminds me of like, back in the day when I played COD and people just automatically know I was black. Like I'd have my mic off, everything. I didn't have my fire alarm going in my house. I'd never been that black home where the fire alarm's chirping.
Nice.
And
respectable home.
Black home. Well, no, I live in a very liberal home. I'm the only conservative in my home. I'm actually not conservative anymore. I'm a centrist. I'm probably gonna vote independent.
I'm surprised you didn't like Charlie Kirk, to be honest.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like, for me, like I think every guy that leans into conservatism has to go through that pipeline of what is considered conservative entertainment. Whether that's like Andrew Tate, the black pilling, the Myrons, the Charlie Kirks, the Laura Crowder, all those different type of voices for the conservative side, and like I would just listen to them, and like once again, there's topics that I agree with them on. This is why I understand the whole Charlie Kirk thing, why people like him, especially a lot of white people, is because like he's anti-immigration, he's anti-LGBT, and I feel like a lot of people that are conservative leaning, those are the biggest issues for them. They don't want to feel like they're being replaced, white people in general. They don't want to feel like the culture of their country is being changed by immigrants that don't care to uphold the country and the fabric, which is completely like understandable. Like I feel the same way too. And they don't want to feel as if like LGBT like rights is becoming more important than just like the right to normality. And like, yes, being LGBT is a part of a normal world, but like the percentage of them that there are to appease them in the manner that we do is outrageous. Like we don't appease black people to that extent, and we literally built a fucking country.
I think the appeal with Charlie Kirk is more with like he was great at making those like trolling crazy lefty people videos.
But here's
and like
and I get that.
Like for like, so I think the appeal with people just like seeing those types get like trolled in like clips,
yes,
even if they were edited in that way.
Exactly.
Where like I think that's where like he tapped into some. We're like finally watching.
My main argument for this is like this is what it comes down to. Like if you're a conservative, you have to use your brain on this. This is a man that is a college dropout. that is 31 years old going to argue with college kids.
Die, dog. No one deserves to like. Just
No, I'm not saying this deserves to die, but I'm just saying when people try to uphold him in this like light of he's so great, it's like this is once again
he's our white Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate all that shit. He is a 31-year-old college dropout going to argue with college kids. You have to look at the optics of that. He's not arguing with fully fledged adults. He's not arguing with adults that even have a poli-sci degree to argue with him on the topics that he's arguing on. He's arguing with people that are emotional, come from an emotional place. LGBT women that are coming in with their pink hair and they're mad about him saying that they don't deserve this or that. So I'm saying he's trying to lead them with the Christian love thing and do all that type of shit. But it's all backhanded bullshit. That's what I didn't like about Charlie Kirk, because I see through the veil of what he was trying to do. He is using Christianity as a like, well, I'm not being an asshole, but I'm being an asshole.
Yeah,
Look at the last words he died by, right? What did they ask him? They said, what do you think about mass shootings? And what did he say? Are you including gang violence in the hood?
Yeah.
Boom! Next shot. What does that say about the man? His last words said a lot, because we all know majority of mass shooters are what color? They are white. And nobody's sitting there saying, lock up the whites, take away all the white man's rules, and we're not saying any of that shit. But if you're going to have that question asked you and you curveball it with like, well, what about the hood? You never care about the hood until you want to throw dirt on the hood.
Yeah, I think
so. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by his backhandedness. Like, he's not the kind of guy that's outright racist and gonna say those things. But a lot of his rhetoric was dog whistle politics.
But how crazy would it be if the autopsy came back and showed that he overdosed on fentanyl?
I thought that was hilarious. I thought all the jokes and shit too, like leading to that, were hilarious. I saw one of like Kobe Bryant crossing him in heaven and shit. I've seen so many different like, you know what I mean, memes, and like obviously the black community is gonna fucking take their time.
Unfortunately, if you're a popular figure and you die, you're gonna get memed hard.
No, 100%.
Which is just like
bro. My
favorite
one, honestly, is when he like first gets shot and he starts posturing. I don't know, this is awful. And it's like when you're hollering at the girl at the bar or some shit, and she just like, you know, completely not feeling you or some shit, like along the lines of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You're kind of there like.
Speaking of,
I was like, Jesus Christ, the memes are quick.
Speaking of that video, you ruined my day by sending me that video. I hope you know that. I was having a pleasant day, going about my life, going on Instagram to look at ass and virtually cheat on my wife.
You know what is so
and instead,
funny about
I
that?
get your assassination video. I'm joking about the cheating and looking at ass. I usually look at like Pokemon stuff, to be honest, online, but. Nonetheless, I'm like looking for a relaxing day. I'm like, oh, thanks, Winton. There's a murder. Thanks for that video, bro.
You know what? Honestly, bro, it's I love content. I've been watching that kind of content since I was a teenager.
But I also understand the need to share it.
100%.
Because it is like if you had the video of MLK 4K, you're like, yo, here's MLK 4K.
Yeah, like 100%. It had nothing to do with like what your political stance
it's more
was.
Respect for the person.
It was just a matter of like, if you're in the public, like you said, if you're in the public figure and you get assassinated, like people are sharing your death. Absolutely. It doesn't matter whether you're a good person or not. Like,
I'm just not the type to watch it. You enjoy watching people's deaths? Like, do you like those kind of videos? I can't watch them. I'm like, I don't even want to see that
I love that shit. I literally watched I had a video the other day. I didn't send you this one. It was an Asian guy. He is on like a fucking almost like a vet table, and he's jerking off and he gets his head cut off mid jerk off.
How?
The guy's just there with a fucking saw, just cutting his head off.
He just wanted to die.
I have no idea. I just watched the video. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like,
you know what would be even crazier if that Charlie Kirk assassination was just AI this whole time?
I mean, there's arguments to that.
I'm trying to start that theory.
I've gone so far down the rabbit hole about like his death and shit. Like people are even arguing like the size of the round would have caused so much more damage than it actually did.
Bro, back to our original pod a couple weeks back, it did not take long for the conspiracies to go right back to the Jews.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
It took an hour.
But like, let's keep it a
Israel
buck, bro.
got blamed.
BB was so sketch in his thing, bro. It's like his like people don't understand, like, you know, like time and a place and certain things that you're saying can easily be taken out of context. Like whether the Jews are behind it or not, like honestly, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. I said this on the pod a million times over. Like
I don't think they were, bro.
Like even if the Jews do run the world, all that type of shit, like what does it matter to you as the average person? Like this is not going to affect your life at all. So if they do run it, let them run it. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like
that's management, baby. Like,
exactly, that's management. You know what I mean? And I say this all the time. Like any race of people, if they had the idea to like shiest people, be able to take over the world behind the scenes, would do it. Like if I had a family that I knew I could trust and we could just take over the world like that, like I would keep it between the family for generations and generations too. Yeah, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not something that's like out of human nature to be like what they're doing is so crazy, because at the end of the day, even if someone were to topple the Jews, like people are saying, oh, we should topple them. Another person would come in that place. Another family would rise from those ashes and do the exact same thing. It's human nature to do what people are alleging is happening behind the veil. So who cares?
Yeah.
Let it happen. But it's literally not going to affect you.
Honestly, though, like with all this Charlie Kirk stuff, I think what I hate to see is just like that public discourse is being threatened and like the idea of differentiating opinions.
The Charlie Kirk thing is maybe like actually renounced by conservatism because like conservative people are so fucking stupid.
Them canceling people is so dumb because that's like
bro.
Not what
Conservative people.
For.
Okay, let me get this off my chest. Conservative people created cancel culture that they love to blame the left for. Do you know who was giving Eminem shit in the first place? It was Christian groups. White Christian groups were mad at a white rapper influencing their kids with derogatory hip hop.
I'll take it even further back.
That is conservatives.
I'll take it even further back.
Rock and roll music.
Even further. Witches.
Well, yeah, fuck witches.
That's cancel culture. That's a true cancel
Witches
culture.
were canceled, and they were canceled by the right, probably the left at that time, because they flip-flop sides. But
even
the
further back,
yeah.
the Bible, the stoning, the OG cancel culture. Instead of canceling, we're like, you are.
And those come from a more, I guess you could say conservative, but in a sense fascist or dictatorship type place. But at the end of the day, it's always been a more right-wing thing. Yeah, it's always been there. And it's always been a right-wing thing.
It was just death for a lot of years.
Yeah.
And then we kind of had it under wraps, and now we're just like, we are not going to give you a good paying job.
Yeah, so like I said, like people are like fucking Jimmy Kimmel getting fired and shit. I thought that was a fucking joke.
I think he was getting overpaid, and then they just wanted a reason to get rid of
100%. I don't think that.
I think it was a financial thing more than anything.
What they should have done is fire him for a different reason. Just be like, yo, like you're not, you know what I mean? Fire him
probably don't want to
under
pay
the
the
veil.
payout.
Fire him under the veil of that is gonna get them sued.
They probably
Because he has free speech and he didn't say any of the 7 words the FCC banned, so it should be fine. And he didn't even make a joke directly on his death. The joke was about Trump.
They'll settle. They'll settle after the fact.
That was the whole thing. That's another thing about it too. Like, I'm gonna say this once again for anybody that's conservative and still riding Trump's dick. You're a fucking goof, because, buddy, you guys holding Charlie Kirk like some kind of fucking savior. Trump did not care.
Hills, what do you think about Charlie Kirk, bro?
Trump did not care. Watch all the shit. When they brought up to like, how are you doing with it? He's like, we added a ballroom to the West Wing. There's never been a ballroom before. Look at the trucks. Look at the truck. He didn't even care. He didn't go to the fucking vigil. He doesn't give a fuck.
I think we're looking at the like third clone of Trump, so I think we're past the original version right now.
We're Trump right now.
You're starting to get like clone Trump vibes.
No, we're starting to get Biden vibes from Trump. He's losing his fucking rocker.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think he's on one of his clones right now. I think he's fucking... Because like you look at Trump, 2016 was like OG. He was still alive.
Yeah.
But the Trump we got now, there's something not like... It's not functioning that same way.
Yeah, well, like Trump, 2016 Trump was actually more America first than... Trump right now. Trump right now is not America first. We know what first he is.
Don't talk about that. Don't talk about management, buddy.
Yeah.
We don't talk about management. All right, Hills, what do you think about Charlie Kirk? Where are you at?
I think, personally, he may have a lot of views that a lot of people may not agree with, and maybe he said a lot of fucked up shit, but I don't know. I just don't like how people are saying, oh, good, he's dead. I'm not a fan of that. I think like nobody deserves to die, personally. You know what I'm trying to say? I guess that's my stance on it. That's my stance on it. I just like I don't know him too well to give my honest feedback, but what I'll say is no matter what he said, I don't think he deserves to die and his family deserves to be like taunted and all that shit. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, he's not the first person to die over opinions. Let's go there. People have been dying over opinions at the beginning of time, and less famous people. But his wife's shit's I don't know. That's fucking deserved. I think she's the creepiest fucking widow I've ever seen in my fucking life.
With the fucking videos.
The video was creepy. The video was weird. It's big grifty. GoFundMe. You are a millionaire. What are we GoFunding?
Oh, she did. See, I didn't know that. See, I don't know too much.
And they're trying to put her as a leader of Turning Point.
Yeah,
now,
okay,
apparently.
but bro, like if one of your family members goes out and like in a public eye, you're like, let's start a GoFundMe on this, boys. Like,
What? Does it cover
if it's you, and just say you have like your fucking cousin or your brother, in
but
a
like
public eye,
but we're normal
and
people.
goes out, you and the family are sitting down. You're like, we should start a GoFundMe while it's hot.
No,
I get it.
Low key, like,
I get it.
Yeah, but like but she started it though. It's like a family friend started allegedly.
No, I said, but like within the family, they're probably like, we should start a fund.
I don't want. I think GoFundMe.
Maybe they'll donate it. They'll probably do like a fund to donate to free speech.
I'm gonna keep it in the buck.
shit.
I think GoFundMes are fucking embarrassing.
Well, it depends.
I
on
think
the cause.
like I support a GoFundMe if it's like
like a kid.
mother or father die and like just one parent left and like they need money to help with like bills over the bit like that
or
type
college,
of shit.
Buy their
yeah. But when it's like people like are well off and shit, like like fucking. Tom and fucking Sally. Sally's about to pass. She's like 65. GoFundMe for her funeral. Like, no, she had 65 years to get the money together for her funeral. Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
It
Like
goes
young
back to the
families,
family.
kids.
Why aren't the families putting up the money? You know what
Exactly
I'm trying to say? Like,
they don't want
that's
to put the
what
bread
I
up.
would
They want it to be
That's
crowd.
what I'm saying.
They want to
That's
crowd
fucked.
surf it.
That's
why I'm
fucked.
saying fuck that.
But how much do funerals cost?
They're expensive,
About
bro.
$20K.
So what do they do with a fucking like homeless guy that dies?
Bro, they
Pauper's funeral.
But
That's what I'm saying. You
they're
can,
not making it.
well,
Doesn't
this
cost
is the
nothing
thing.
when you're fucking
You can
homeless.
have a cheap fucking funeral. People just want to have a nice one.
Yo, that's such a.
You-
I never
you
thought
can
of
have
that.
a
Yo, what
funeral
happens?
for like 5-6 bands.
I'm
if you want
assuming
to.
they just burn it. Probably, I would assume it.
No, they bury them too.
They probably
They
take
probably
their organs.
Do they have a
cremations now.
ceremony?
They probably
A
do cremations now because that's more of a thing now. But before they had a
Ceremony.
pauper's funeral. That's what they used to do.
Do they have like a ceremony and shit or no?
Yes and no.
There's probably like
A
A priest or some shit.
Probably a
Yeah,
full-time
like a
priest in
last
house.
rites type of thing.
like I bless you, and it's like 58 people that overdose on fentanyl that no one claimed.
No,
like,
they'll
I
go
bless
whatever.
you
Oh,
guys.
like on a
throw-
mass, like a mass.
Like
fucking,
think about it. Like I
But
don't
they
know.
didn't burn them
like,
all.
How many people?
The Jews didn't like that. We don't do that anymore.
How many people do you think are just dying with no one to claim them
A lot of people.
I think
on a
there's
daily
lot.
basis in Toronto?
It was also funny.
There's
I
a few.
can't-
There's at least one a day.
You know
gotta
the
think.
Be a Man
Not
series.
one a day.
Like someone overdosing or something. Like it feels like that. Walking around the city, it feels like
There is
there's
a lot, probably.
There's a lot of
Probably
like
a lot.
Yeah.
drug
Probably a
issues
lot.
going on.
Like I was saying, like,
But I hope someone would claim them. That being said,
no one's gonna fucking claim someone they don't know is dead.
True.
no, but sometimes
Good
they got
point.
ID and shit. They got phones and shit now.
Yeah, some of them do, but most of them don't. It's still like a 50-50. Most people are off the rocker too,
Bro, some of these homeless people, they're creative.
They're
Bro.
actually
If you
crazy.
see like their
If you think about the
tents-
percentage of a lot of them that you see aren't even actually homeless.
Their communities.
bro, their tents are seriously tricked out, bro.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like
Couches
my
in
town is
there, like-
overran with fucking poverty now and fucking homeless.
Ajax. The
It's so
original?
bad.
Really?
It is.
Worse than
There's actually a guy
downtown?
living in the Ajax
No, it's
side
not
now.
worse than downtown. But I grew up in Ajax, and there was like pretty much
No.
none of them. The odd panhandler, maybe.
It's definitely worse
But now
than
I go there
downtown
and
when
see
you do
tents and shit.
comparison.
That is crazy.
I'm like, this is the suburbs.
Yeah.
Why? I like the police don't kick them out. It's-
Immigrants.
How does that work?
Somehow, some way, it was the immigrants. I don't
So
know.
this is one theory. Listen,
like I just like,
So
yeah,
like for
sure.
the for the ones like so they have homeless shelters, right? And a lot of the homeless shelters are packed because like the early immigrants that come to have no like base. Like some immigrants when they come here they have like family and shit. Some of them come here they have nothing. So they start off in the same place where the homeless would be. Some of them the more unfortunate ones. So that kind of like backlogs the system. So like there'll be like hotels that let's say they have like a floor that's just for the homeless. That floor is now gone and given to immigrants instead. Or like if there's like even like a natural disaster, there was a natural disaster when I was in Niagara. There was like a bunch of fires and shit, and like a bunch of the native community was like staying in the hotel. They got like 2 or 3 floors
Oh,
given to
yeah,
them because of the government, right? So like those kind of things are happening, and that's pushing the homeless away from those services and into the street. So that's why there's more of them. You know what I mean?
I went to
the streets.
Dundas in
And they're also being bussed from other
Sherbourne.
cities.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That bad intersection?
Oh, that's right by my work, almost.
bro,
Yeah,
it's bad there, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
but, like-
ideal. Anywhere along Sherbourne's
Yeah,
tough.
but it's, once again, it's different. Like a major city is a place where you expect to see homeless people. It has like the infrastructure for it because it's a major city.
Yeah,
Like,
we got overpasses.
the people that
and
are on the
stuff.
street choose to be
know?
there. Like they can. A lot of them. There's enough room in the shelters for all the homeless in Toronto.
The sidewalks.
I
even-
want to believe.
The sidewalks
I
in
don't think
Toronto
so,
even
bro.
got vents that
Fam,
blow
a
up
lot of
warm-
them- a lot of
warm
them-
air and shit.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
remember we used to put the grills over them. Some of them got changed, but they used to have those fucking things where you couldn't do that anymore. They put like a thing over it so you can't lie on the grate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, make it
That's
uncomfortable.
fucked up, dog.
How is it uncomfortable?
I'm saying.
If I have a-
think
if I
the
have a-
air needs to leave.
If I have a multi-million-dollar fucking company, right? But probably billion-dollar company, I have some big-ass high-rise that we stay in. We're paying rent in this fucking building. And you tell me homeless people are just camping on the vents, I'm supposed to be fine with that? This is the whole thing about it.
thing
Like,
is,
you
bro, a
don't
lot
want
of
to
people die in the
dehumanize.
winter, bro.
I hear you. And you don't want to dehumanize people because they're on the fucking streets. But I say this all the time. Like, people need to cut the bullshit. Homeless people are disgusting. Nobody wants to see them. It's not crazy for me to say that.
There is one
Nobody
guy I talked
wants
to.
to see homeless people. We want to see people do better. We don't want to see people in those positions, but we all walk past these people and act like they don't fucking exist.
There's just one homeless guy by
That's a
my
good
work. I'll shoot the shit with him. He's good. He's a good guy. He's a really old guy, but like he plays
Yeah,
this
like,
acoustic guitar.
I'm not saying that they're
and he
bad
goes
people,
off, you know,
or
like
they're hateable people.
He like sets the vibe, and like genuinely, people talk to him, and I'll talk to him, and he'll be like, "Oh, how's like the team you're
There's,
doing?" Blah blah.
you
blah.
know,
Like,
the
he
one
knows
black guy that
like,
does the
what's going
chiropractor
on.
shit too in Toronto. Have you heard about him?
Yeah.
kind of going viral on TikTok. Where it's like this black guy. He like literally like does adjustments on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I'm not saying that
There's
they're
people
not.
out there that are like just struggling, and
Yeah.
they actually are like trying to engage with the community. They're not scaring you on the street. They're
what's-
like,
Yeah, that's
"Hey,
and
man, how's
that's
it
my
going?
point. That's my
I'm
point.
playing
Those
some,
people
you
aren't
know,
that bad, but like, yo, there's once again,
It's the zombies that scare me.
It's like
the zombies.
It's like okay, homeless people have the rep of black people. Like
Yep. You cross the street when you see them.
Okay, see what I'm saying? You have this
That's
perception.
I'm writing that
They're
my stand-up
dangerous.
bit.
I
That's
don't
a
want
good one.
to. I don't want to
That's
be
a good
around
one.
them. Yeah, just give you a free bit right there. You should write that one
Respect,
down.
I'm writing
You know what I mean?
that now.
Like you don't want to be around them like in certain situations, but like in the same breath, you know black people that are fine and cool that you would hang out with.
Yeah.
It's just what society's perception of
Okay,
it is.
what
Same thing
do
with
you
them.
think is the main cause of homelessness?
Well, there's a couple things. One, it's mental health. Mental health is a big
I would
thing.
say that's number one.
Okay. Then you have
Drugs, opioid crisis?
not drugs. Actually, drugs will be my third answer. The second thing is aging out.
Do you
So
think
kids
at
that are,
all
kids
it's
that are in
laziness?
foster systems?
Do you think at all it's laziness?
No,
I don't think all of it.
Some
No.
of it.
There's mental health,
But
like,
like kids that are in the
people are just-
foster system that age out and turn 18, and then like their parents aren't getting paid for them anymore, and they're just like, okay, fuck it, hit the street. Like that's how a lot of them are homeless too. So some of it's actually unfortunate situations. The issue is like for every like 4 or 5 of those, there's still 1 or 2 like really crusty, really insane looking.
Some people just cracked, bro. Some people's in
Did
their
I
mind,
not
they
say
just
what the
went
homeless
over
guy
like
came
the
to my house?
ledge.
We brought that up on the pod. When the homeless guy came to my house.
Yeah.
What about that? I remember. I kind of vaguely remember
Yeah.
this.
So that's
when you
once again,
kicked him
that's
out.
someone that I fucking know.
Oh
That
yeah,
some-
yeah.
that thought they could just come to my
Okay,
house.
so
That's
you know
different,
that you
though.
know that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
You grew up with him?
Yeah, I grew up with him.
Okay, so how was he when he was younger?
He was like a person that like I was like cool with, but not the kind of person that like
Was he a normal like
How
guy
did the
mentally?
personality
So
change?
so for him, he was kind of like I would say he was like
was
lower
fiending now.
lower middle class, not because of like economic status, but more so because of how he carried himself. He was a greasier kid. They used to call him what fucking call him? He used to call him Greasy Taylor because when we were in the portables one day, he was like leaning his head against the chalkboard and he left a grease stain from his hair. So he's still kind of kid he is, you know. He's kind of dingy. Like think of Pigpen from Charlie Brown. You know what I mean? Like he's like one of those kind of kids.
Yeah.
But like he was like a stoner, so he's around the stoner kids, and like you know what I mean? Like one of those kind of guys where like he got his pass because he like come and show up with bud and like tell jokes or whatever. He wasn't like a fucking loser, but he was a loser. He was like a loud loser level kind of kid, right? So it's like me and him were cool. I was cool with like everybody. I didn't give a fuck what the social rankings were in school. I didn't give a fuck, like you know what I mean? But
yeah.
he's not somebody who I sit there and be like, oh, like he's homeless. Like if he showed up at my house, I'd be like, oh, bro, need some money? Like no, we weren't friends like that.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying like the type of person that became homeless. You get what I'm
I
saying?
think it's because he got into drugs.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
that's
got
what
into
it
drugs and
sounds
shit, like
freaking-
acid. I remember, like he went down that path. Like when
Hence
he was, like,
why
into
he
hard
goes.
drugs,
Hence
yeah.
why he ended up at Winton's house.
I mean, no, like even before I was like involved, like in like heavier drugs, like me and him weren't really friends at that point. Like I was just like,
I'm pulling a little Dirk.
Yeah.
No,
like,
no,
we
no,
know
I'm just-
he's out of the game
yeah,
now.
I'm just saying, like,
but like
at
when
that
you went
point,
there, he was like
I was
alive.
still like weed, shrooms, like you know what I mean. Like he was into the heavier shit, and I was like, whoa, bro, like he was like a person that was like talking about that shit, and I was like, oh, like people do that stuff, like you know what I mean. Like he was like almost exposing me to that, you know what I mean. So it was like obviously like along the lines when he got like way worse, I already knew what was going on and shit, and like we like once again he would have contact with me here and there, but it would be like a text me or like you know what I mean, like and. Once again, he would pop by my house here and there as well too, because I know him from elementary school. But like my brother in Christ, like when you become a homeless man, like don't even touch my property. If I know you, like don't come anywhere near me.
I have a question for you. As a young white guy living in our area that we grew up in, I was
Yeah.
scared at night to run into people that looked like
Me?
you. Yeah. So would you think
That's
you
a
would have
righteous
jumped me?
fear. That's a righteous fear.
But like, do you think I would have got? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I had a right to be scared.
Because
Okay.
yo, like that's
I'm
how shit
looking back.
was.
I'm like, you know, like you're like, I
When
don't want to get
was-
robbed.
When I was in high school, I remember
But
I
I
was,
look broke. I look
it
broke. I
doesn't
don't look
matter.
like I have this shit. Fuck.
Doesn't matter because you're fucking white. And when you're like, I was thinking about the
But
mentality.
I run. I'm a
It doesn't
sprinter
matter.
too.
The mentality.
Would you run after me?
Well, not me, but majority of black guys would catch you anyway. You know we're fast,
No, but like
and I would probably catch you too. I'm fast.
wintertime sprinting, bro. Like you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, wintertime. Oh no, I'm not gonna sprint in the winter either, and like it's hard to creep up on you because the crackling and the snow on your shoes.
No, I also
Sounds
am
like I've done
running.
this before.
I'm running from like 500. Like you're just kind of in the vicinity.
So that's the whole thing. Like I remember like walking at nights and like seeing teenage kids like around my age, and then like seeing me from afar, and like I can see them make that decision in their brain to cross the street or like some type of shit.
Kind
And
of
I'm
just go
like,
the other direction.
yeah, no, and it makes 100% sense because like I said, like I remember being outside with my white girlfriend and we were like making out on like the green box. And, you know what I mean? I had her like up against the green box. We're like making out, and then one of my boys came behind me. He's like, "Yo, pussy, don't move." And I was just like, "Oh, it's my boy."
Yeah,
But it was like, you know,
yeah.
like 8, 9 p.m. on a school night, and I was like, "What are you doing outside?" They're like, "Yo, we're looking for mans to rob." I was like, "That's unfortunate."
I almost-
like,
Yeah.
well, like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying.
Funny
Like,
thing is, the couple times I almost got robbed and didn't. One time was on my street, and it ended up being my I was grade 9. These guys kind of like lunge at me. Fucking, you probably know them. It ended up being my sister's
That's
ex-boyfriend.
That's hilarious.
And
But
she's
you
like,
That
probably
oh.
robbed
know them.
you?
No, like he was about to. He's like, yo, what's up? I was about to rob you. It was
What
like me and
the
my two
fuck?
buddies.
Yeah, because it's such
They're
a
like,
thing.
but like they recognized me.
Yeah,
and
because-
also he had like a restraining order on my sister, so like on my street, so like that would have been the dumbest mistake of his fucking life.
But
to
that's the
rob
whole
me
thing. Like
in front of
everyone
my fucking
back
house.
then. I think I was talking about this before with you, where it's like you could steal things and then just bring it to the pawn shop. But like now, things that are stolen, like when you bring like like a, let's say like a phone or a fucking thing, like they take your name down, they take all this information down, so they know they can track it to you. So
Well, if you
the
go to
serial codes come
somewhere
up-
sketch, you're good. Because some
It's
places,
somewhere that's like super sketch, but there aren't that many of those around. Like in Durham, when you're the average kid in Durham that's stealing shit, saying there's only like cash converters, right? So it's like in South
Yeah,
Ajax,
yeah,
and that's the only place you could go. And when I was a kid, like I said, I used to do B&Es all the time. I used to bring Xboxes there all the time, but that was before they started asking for ID. Once they started asking for ID, then you were fucked. Because like once again, if it comes back that this Xbox is hot, and that's what I'm saying, the cops started checking the pawn shops, you're fucked, right? So it became harder to like do that type of shit. So that's why like that kind of culture died down, because when guys were stealing MP3 players and like iPods, which you probably don't even know what a fucking iPod is.
iPod?
Yes.
Of course I do.
Well,
I had an iPod Shuffle.
Yeah.
the Shuffle Nano. Yeah, that's
You
what I'm saying.
remember Bogey Bum in the village?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like that guy one time tried to pull the
Holy
classic. This is the
fuck.
classic robbery attempt.
Oh my
Hey.
god, bro! Wow, you just like you just trigger a memory.
yeah.
Like
Bogey
it was
Bum.
probably literally just like a fucking million flashes of like Bogey Bum right up front of Carrie's Pizza.
What a nickname for a guy.
Yo,
This guy's
yo.
known as Bogey Bum
Yo,
in the neighborhood.
Every time you fucking see it, was he black?
He's like light
Blackish?
skinish.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's a
something.
mustard colored nigga. But he would just see everyone and be like, "Yo, fam, like you have a bogey?"
But like
cigarettes.
he tried.
Always.
He tried to
always.
do like the classic like. No one will fall for this trick, or you shouldn't. But like, if you have any street smarts, you won't. He tried to do the, hey, what's the time? Can you check your phone for the time?
Trying to take your phone away.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
and I'm just like, I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone. Get away, and I just walk away. And like, you
Bro,
kind of know the area,
you know what-
so you're just like,
You know his other
you're
tactic?
like, yeah. But like, it's just like, bro, like, obviously I have a phone, but also obviously like, I know you're just about to take my fucking phone. So no, I don't.
He was
have a
also
phone.
the kind of guy
No,
where
I
he would
don't
like
smoke.
ask you for a cigarette, and like when you open the pack to like offer him one, he'll take 3.
Yeah,
He's that kind of guy.
Yeah. Fucking Bogey Bum.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was the other time, and you're like,
Rest in peace. I'm gonna assume he's dead. It's an assumption.
yeah.
Is he older?
If I
He was like homeless when we were kids, bro. Was he like
I
an
don't
adult?
think he was homeless. I think he lived in one of those like group home type
Yeah,
of like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
social
yeah,
living
yeah.
situations. But like he just roamed the streets.
He was also greasy.
trying
yeah,
to rob people and like kids,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
high school kids. Like I'm talking like I'm in high school,
Yeah.
and luckily like
Was he an adult? Was
he
he older?
probably got people for that shit too. Yeah, he was older, and like I'm also like not dumb, and like I'll also sprint. So like, and I'm like with my buddy, and we're walking. And he's like, "Yo,
Yeah, once
can I
again,
see your
like,
phone? I just like
I'm not gonna fucking let some
fuck
homeless
off,
guy
Bogey Bum.
see
Cringe,
anything.
have you ever tried to rob someone before?
No, never.
Never? You ever steal?
Yo,
Yeah.
oh man, I've robbed so many people.
We had a phase in grade 9 where like everybody
car
in the,
hopping and shit.
No.
I used to do car hopping when I
Everybody
was
at
younger.
lunch would go with like 20 people would go in the convenience store at once, and the guy would just
Oh,
overrun
yeah,
the people,
yeah, yeah.
and like everyone was
would
just
take,
like
one thing,
pocketing
yeah.
like, or like
Other
someone
thing
would
too.
stand with the backpack in front of like the energy drinks, and someone's loading his
Yeah,
backpack
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
energy drinks, and like. It was like bad. It was like a. I would say maybe a week, 2 week. Like everyone did it. We're all just like, yo, we can't be doing this. This is wrong, bro.
I
it was just like it was just genuinely like
I
we're
had some
swarming this
atrocious-
shop.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've been a part of those too.
And
You
you're
know what I
like-
mean? But like I've been a part of so many like just different styles of robberies, bro. It's actually outlandish.
Well, the special needs kids got caught doing it. That's so they like their school got involved. So like everyone just like stopped.
Everybody's
going.
doing it.
Yeah, like literally, like it was obvious.
it
and you're
got
like,
to be
bro,
like that.
like
We
now,
did that in
now we
elementary
got the
school,
Down
though.
syndrome kid fucking pocketing.
Were you guys doing that in high school? Was that high
school?
school age? We were doing that in like grade 7 or 8.
No, it's like grade 9. Just got to grade 9.
No, we did that in like grade 7 to 8, and like we got banned from going to the fucking store at
And
lunch.
but my
for,
thing
like,
was,
a
I would
half a
never
year.
actually be the guy stealing. I would just be a part of the group while it's happening, just kind of go
Yeah,
in
no,
and hang
no,
out in the
me
store.
either,
'Cause
like-
I'm not doing it, but I'll walk around casually.
The only theft I really did was like
and then take my fucking
was like
at the end when they
B&Es or
like
something.
collecting
Yeah, yeah.
shit. I'd be like, oh, that
I would do
was
like
nice.
B&Es, and like I probably I brought a couple people like obviously like in business as well.
B&Es are
Straight
the
up.
most scary thing to me, bro. Like
B&Es are so easy, bro. Especially they used to be. Remember, like I was doing B&Es before there were
That's-
ring cameras and
That's
shit.
terrifying, bro.
It's not really because when you're
like
breaking into people's.
imagine. No, I mean from the person that's like
Yeah, that's
receiving
fucked.
that.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Life altering.
No, a break and enter is different from a home invasion. A home invasion means you're at your house. It's completely different charges.
Oh, what's
So
breaking and
a
entering?
break and
sorry.
enter just means you broke and entered to someone's home. So if
Still,
if-
it's a home invasion. In my
No,
eyes.
it's not.
Yeah,
home
but you're
invasion means
not
that you're at
home. You're not
home.
home.
Oh,
You okay? Someone breaking into your house when you're not there is like less than 6 months jail time. Someone breaking into your house while you're there is automatically pen time. You're doing a deuce plus.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a completely different level
That's
of severity.
such like a former criminal breakdown because I thought it was all the same.
No, well, that's
thing.
what I'm saying. This is what something I always said. Like when I used to do crime in that manner, I always did it based on what's the time going to be worth. What's the time squeeze? So let's say we know, okay, this guy has XYZ in his crib. What are we gonna get?
Are
Is
these
he gonna
all
be there?
people that you know as well?
When I was doing B&Es,
Yeah.
no, I was just doing random.
So, but what you would have to track them and like
No,
see
just
when
do
they
random.
leave?
I'd be walking on the way to school because the walk from my house to my school, I didn't go to Pickering at this point. I was going to J. Clark. It's probably like 2 or 3 kilometers, just about. And on the way to school, I'd break into a house and then go to school
But how would you know they're not home?
because it's daytime and it's the
True.
suburbs.
True.
Everyone's at
There's
work
stay-at-home
Monday to Friday.
moms. There's my mom that lives at
Have you
home.
ever?
Yeah, your mom, yeah.
Have you ever entered
Yes.
a home and someone was there?
Yes,
And what happened?
I left.
Did they know?
I kicked. So me and my homie, he's actually in jail right now. I kicked the door, and we were just about to step through the door, and then I saw like a baby on the ground, like look up at me like this, and I was just like, "Alrighty," and we booked it.
Yeah,
Because I was
that's
like,
a
you
good
know-
move. That's a good move.
Well, no, just
not a good move. I mean, like, at least you had some morals.
No, it's not about having morals or not. It's just like the jail time wasn't worth it to me because like once I crossed this threshold and try and rob his house for like whatever minuscule teenage shit I want to get isn't really worth
Were
it.
you this size them times?
I was a big kid, yeah.
Yeah, he was a big guy.
A guy like Tr3y going into your holy.
That's what I'm saying. Most
fuck.
guys, what they would do is take a rock and break a back window, right? I kick doors off the frame.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy. I just walk up, boom, my bad. Kick your fucking door down.
Honestly, man, like, don't you feel worried as a former criminal that like feds are gonna watch it and then be like, oh,
He did this and that.
yeah, you know what I mean?
No, well, like-
he's admitting to fucking millions.
Okay,
of
yeah.
different
So
things right now.
I admitted to like a fucking.
You know what I
beating
mean,
I did when I was
though?
a teenager, like there's like a what's it called a statutory of time on these charges, right?
Yeah,
And, like a
true.
B&E I committed as a teenager, which is like we're talking about over 20 years ago.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
If you want to come get me for that
you've
now,
been, you've been in jail multiple times since. So
I mean, I haven't been in jail in like 6 years.
no, but I mean like since that high school.
Yeah,
year.
But I never
How
got
long?
caught for
How
this.
long was it last time you went? How long did you go for?
I did like 112 days, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a season, bro. That's fucked.
Yeah, I did.
When do you think like do I guess people just die there? Like if you have like
What, jail?
life, or do people just keep going back?
Okay,
like,
cringe. If you're in,
Always.
if you, so for some reason we're in the pen, which race you clicking up with?
It's not really
I'm
race
honestly,
divided
like,
unless you're
buddy, like I'm fucking
in
like,
like
I'm
provincial
clicking
jails.
up with like where can I volunteer in the jail?
No, your
how can
best-
I be
your
like
best
how can I
bet-
be just a helpful guy in jail and then
Yeah,
like,
that's what it
they
is. Like
treat
you're
me
He's the
all
nice
right?
guy.
best bet.
Like I'll
in
do
jail
shifts at like fucking
is-
helping
there's,
out.
There's no
Yeah.
shifts. That's not how it works.
Like the calf or some
no,
shit?
that's not how it works. There's no calf. So you have to get to. You have to either probably be sentenced most likely to have to get to like be able to doing calf duty, and depending on your facility or not, you mostly might be warming up food. You don't have to actually cook. Certain facilities they actually make the meals. Certain facilities get the meals shipped in, and you just have to warm them.
I
in
think I'd get a master's degree, or I'd start working on a.
Bro, I'm not
You
gonna
can,
lie.
you can do that type of shit. In
I
the
would because
penitentiary.
I have a bachelor right now degree.
Yeah.
So if I was there and I was like, fuck, I was like, might as well like get locked down a degree,
Bro,
like lock in, and like
I
and
had
I'll
a-
just get in shape. And
I
then,
had a
like,
client
Well, you have
that
to
was
also
here.
realize you're gonna get. It's not like an accredited school, right? Like it's still a school, but it's not like you know what I mean. You're gonna go to a job and they'll be like, we know this university. They'll give you a master's university from fucking a master thing from jail, some random jail.
no, but if
somewhere.
I would be like, I'm gonna practice law.
I had a client that came in here and he was FaceTiming his friend was in the pen. Bro, I'll be honest with you, like obviously I would never want to go to jail, but it didn't look that bad. Bro,
Fam,
they had
jail-
like a TV.
jail is not
They're
bad for
on
people
FaceTime and shit. They're
that
chilling.
are doing well. Like if you have friends or you have money,
Fam, it
jail is
actually
fine.
looked like
in
not
this
bad.
economy, at least, I hear
jail
you.
is fine.
If you could fuck, if they had like co-ed jail where you could have like socials with the
Yeah, but it's
females
not like
and
that
like
anymore,
hook up
fam.
and
Like,
like
you can just get conjugals.
that would be a fun time.
And conjugals aren't like how they used to be, where it has to be your wife. You can just like have your girlfriend and like bring
So
your fucking
conjugals
girlfriend.
is real, like that shit.
So
Yeah,
you used to
you
have
can
girls
get-
come and you fuck.
No, but I was in the penitentiary, so you have to be doing more than 2 years. If you're doing more than 2 years, then you have conjugal rights. But if you're doing fucking like less than 2 years, you're doing provincial time, then you don't get conjugal.
How many conjugals do you get?
I have no idea what the rate is, but I'm pretty sure you can get at least 4 a year. I think
Damn. That's fucking not much.
it's not much, but when you think
4
about it.
times you could only fuck a year?
Yeah, but think about it this way: if you get 4 of those, it needs to be a certain level in jail too. Like, stay
And
on
you're probably
trouble.
getting multiple nuts in that one.
yeah,
trip,
but
one
it's a
visit.
sleepover. It's not like it just comes for an hour.
Oh, it's a sleepover?
yeah, you get a camper. It's like a fucking like sleepover thing. It could be for like
What?
a couple
I
days.
didn't know that.
It's not it's not a 1 day thing. You can get like 3-4 days. Like
Oh, I thought, bro, it's
you
a
get like a
conjugal.
weekend.
No way.
Yeah. And you get like a conjugal where it's like, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but like you can get like your kid to come too and like spend time with your kid and be able to like have your shorty there and shit too.
Fuck, that's not
It's enough
bad,
space.
bro.
Yes, bro, it's not that bad.
It's not great.
And obviously, it's
Definitely
not great. But you have to
Not
think about it this way: people
won't say that.
like to dehumanize criminals, but it's just like, yo, these are basic needs. Like, do you really want somebody to be in jail for a long time, not getting like the basic?
Well,
having
depends
sex
what they
with their
do. I'll
partner?
be honest, depends what they
Yeah.
do.
No, 100%.
Some
If
people
you have a
don't
sex
deserve shit.
crime, I don't think you can deserve fucking conjugals. You know what I mean? But if it's someone that's like in there for like an assault or like like a gun charge or some drug charge, they're gonna get like 10 years and then come back outside. Do you want that person to be pent up, not having any sex, guy, or do you want him to be like getting a couple nuts off with his girlfriend while he's there,
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like little things like that. Like you have to think about it as this: like the more you dehumanize criminals, is the more fucked up they're gonna be when they
It's
return to
true.
society.
That's true.
Regardless of your stance on crime, like you can hate crime all you want to, but these people are coming back out of jail eventually. So you want them to be better off than when they were there. You don't want them getting worse. And like I
True.
said, my experience with jail is it literally made me a better criminal every time. It didn't make me like, oh, like I used to learn to like not do this. It was like, oh, it was school for criminals. And you got more knowledge and more intel.
what
What do you
like
think
it.
about the guy that killed Charlie Kirk in jail time? Do you think he's going to get the
I
death
don't.
squad?
I'm not 100% sure if he did it. I think that America is pushing for the revival of the death penalty. I feel like the death penalty. Yes, I'm pro death penalty, but in the same breath, I don't think the government deserves the right to kill you. I don't think the government should have that right because it's a slippery fucking slope once they do.
What-
But in the same breath, for like horrific crimes and assassinations, we can't just say no.
What's that procedure that the CIA
injection?
did? No, the CIA did to make people do stuff and forget. Or
Oh
MK
yeah, I
Ultra?
know, yeah, MK Ultra, yeah.
okay,
we
so
just told Hills about this the other day.
Okay, that's
Just
what I was
learned-
saying.
He just learned about
Yo,
it.
honestly,
He's
fam-
Do you think that this was an MK Ultra kind of
bro,
thing?
he went.
It's possible.
Where did he go?
Yeah,
where
for
did he
sure
go right after?
possibility.
I seen he went
Well, it's not
to.
even
Dairy
about that.
Queen?
The timing. All
He
that
went
shit
to
doesn't make
Dairy
sense.
Queen
Remember, he
right
left-
after, just chilling.
But the crazy part is, remember, he left.
Blizzards
his,
do hit,
He left.
though.
He left his screwdriver on the roof.
You
right?
know you might be done for life. Like a blizzard
No.
is like
But let's
get a
remember.
quick blizzard.
Look at
you
the
know?
facts. Look at the facts. He left the screwdriver on the roof, right? So they're claiming that he disassembled the gun and put it in his backpack,
Okay,
right? He left the screwdriver on the roof, but then when they found the gun, it was fully together.
so what are you trying to say?
How does that make sense?
So you're saying he didn't do it,
No, of course
Someone
not.
or the work
bro?
team.
So that
SEAL Team 6.
so then
work
why
a
would he
full
be
team
taking the
people.
fall then?
Because he doesn't have a choice.
Why would he not have a choice,
He doesn't have a choice. Sometimes people are selected.
bro? If he literally says it,
Look,
well,
there's
actually,
two
people are
sides
gonna
to
think he's
this.
crazy.
This
if
is
he
this is
says
the whole
that.
thing about. There's two sides to this.
It was
there's
AI,
the A.
bro.
They tell us
It
that
was
this is
all
the guy
AI.
that they caught. They show us his face. People forget these things over time, and he gets to go about his life. Little plastic surgery. They put him somewhere else. Thank you for your service.
He has a very forgettable face. I'm not gonna lie.
They always do.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look
You're
at the
right.
guy. Remember the guy that got caught originally that they were saying like he was the one who did it, and then they realized that
He had
like
child porn on his phone.
he had child porn on
after?
his phone. Yeah, and that guy he was also at the Boston bombing, and I think he was at 9/11 too.
What the fuck?
Kind of sus. I'm not gonna tell you what his nationality is.
This is the guy that was at.
Do not
The Charlie
speak
Kirk
about
thing?
any nationalities.
He's seen all these things.
Well, that's what
Lies.
all-
This is
but,
true.
like,
This feels
yeah.
like a misinformation thing that
It
he
might be
read
misinformation.
on like a random Instagram post.
He got me.
And he's just
It might
like
be.
throwing it out there. Like I don't want to put like
I
vouch
was
for
about to
this.
spread this.
Yeah. I did hear about that old guy that got falsely arrested
Yeah.
having child porn on his phone.
Yeah.
I did hear about that,
Yeah.
which is just that's a good
But, yo,
straight
I
to
think
catch.
it was honestly.
That's
I
a
think it
good
was fucking
straight.
Yeah,
Dan
that was good.
Bilzerian,
Yeah.
bro. It was Dan Bilzerian. I might saw that said that. So it's like he could be misinformation as well.
Yeah, Dan Bilzerian is like getting your news from fucking the Liver King. Like it's like
Yeah, but I don't get my news from the news either. That's the same thing as getting news from the Liver King.
you got to get it from like Twitter while people post. Like
Yeah,
on
you
the
have to get like
ground.
live people there on the ground, 100%.
Like not journalists, like
Yeah.
just like fucking Deshaun that happened to be walking by
yeah,
with
and
an
saw some
outlandish
shit.
take about what he saw.
I could believe that more. I
Yeah.
100% agree with you.
What about you seen that that Tr3y guy? You know that Elk, I think is Haynes his name, that he does like he'll report like on crashes and shit.
No.
Have you seen, you know the guy if I'm talking about? He does like block TO.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Anyways, no, he had a video where like it was at that daycare crash. The one that killed that baby or
Yeah.
something in Richmond Hill.
Oh my God,
But he was
that
like
video was
interviewing
fucking
people
sad.
like on the scene, like, you know, it's kind of usually comical, like, what happened here? What'd you see? And then people
Oh, the guy that's. He's
Oh,
like
were people
Middle
cheesing him for
Eastern?
doing it? Was he doing that and like people were mad at him for doing it?
because it ended up being that crime scene.
Oh yeah,
Was
that's
he-
unfortunate.
Middle Eastern guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that was that crash?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
The funny thing about that
And
whole
then the
situation,
girl's like getting mad at him, like, how you
Yeah,
getting
I
mad? He's like, tell your daughter, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched
And
I watched the thing on the news where the family was like talking about him. They're like, we need the government to do something. I'm like, what does the government do to stop that? Like, the only option is like putting ballers around those mandatory.
But there's no way
because,
Buddy
like,
knows that crime scene's that serious.
We also don't wanna
either.
say
He just
that-
saw probably a crash and was like, "Yo, let me like."
We don't want to say
Do,
the
like,
race of the
reporting on the
driver either.
crash.
We don't want to say that.
I think they thought it was a medical condition, didn't they?
Yeah, no, he's 70. That was the issue. But maybe his ethnicity might have been the medical condition behind the wheel.
What was the ethnicity of him?
I'm not saying, but he might have been a Bramptonite.
Oh. But a 70-year-old probably had like a heart attack, I assume.
And I also don't agree with old people driving. I think once you're like past, I think I had this conversation before.
Once you retire,
once you pass like
gotta do new
60
driving
years
tests.
old, it should be like
60.
Yeah, once you get to 60, it should be like every year you have to go do a driving
Damn,
test.
60 is young, dude. I would say 70.
70 is probably the
60.
line, I feel
No,
like.
60 because you don't understand. Not
You
everybody,
retire 65. So
not
at least
everybody
65.
falls apart at the same rate, brother. That's my point. And 60 is when you're
But
at
yo,
that point
you-
where it's like everything is downhill for sure.
Usually 60s, like you're still good, bro.
Whatever
Good
you want to
fan.
believe. Just because you see like Denzel at 60 doesn't mean that everybody looks the same at 60.
Are we still recording there?
Yeah.
What's the time at? Just out of curiosity.
No, it should be
40
good.
minutes.
All right, nice, blessed.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
actually
that.
have
What do you got?
35
You said
more
you
minutes.
dropped a project or a new track, or you said you did that Tory thing.
Oh yeah, I did that fucking Tory thing. I had a little bit, had good traction, but I've gotten like 80 followers from it. And like,
Hills,
8K
what do you got
views.
going on? Anything in your life?
Yeah, man. Just working.
Just working on
Work.
Yeah, and my sorry about anyone that was wanting to come to the show tonight.
Yeah.
Unforeseen
I
circumstances.
got robbed for
Yeah.
50, 60
I
bucks.
got robbed.
God damn.
Yuck scam me. And I still haven't been
Yuck
paid
Yuck
by
scammed
Backroom
everybody.
Comedy Club. So
Still.
welcome to Canadian comedy.
Yep. That's
People
how
owe
it
you
goes.
money, and I'm gonna make it one day. I'm really hoping. I'm really
You and me both, brother.
I'm really striving to get over the hump. But
think it'll-
I'm doing
more- it's more
Oshawa.
likely
I'm
to
doing
be me,
Oshawa
though.
this Thursday. Yuck Yuck's Oshawa. You should come out Thursday.
I don't
So-
trust any yuck fucking event that you're going to now. I already know what happens.
It's a Sean King's event. No, this one's for sure happening. We sold a bunch of tickets.
Okay.
Sean King, you know the Sean King?
Yeah.
Me and
Our
him are running
sponsor.
it. We're doing like a local Durham showcase. Yeah, our sponsor.
Because you know Sean King? Yeah, that sponsors the pod? Yeah, I know him.
I was actually in my head. I was like, that name sounds so.
You got Sean King,
I know a few
real
Seans.
estate.
I know a
Our
few Seans.
sponsor.
Is what I'm saying, bro. Fuck, his name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he sponsored the pod, and I did some comedy. And the show is brought to you by Sean King Comedy. That show, you should come out. You want to?
When's the date?
I'll comp you if you really want, or you do some fraud on the debit, so I can still get paid from that. Would I still get money if it was a fraud transaction?
Yeah, I would,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't do that. Fraud's not really my thing either.
You'll support an artist, local artist. It's a 7, I think. So probably like starts 7:30. I think I want to say it's a 7 o'clock start. It's a Thursday night, so I don't think we want to go too
Next
late.
week
People
Thursday?
work.
Or this week Thursday, I should say?
coming up Thursday.
I think I should be fine.
We
It's
sold
not
a bunch
right?
of tickets. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna be racist as fuck. I'll talk about Charlie Kirk, George Floyd.
Yeah. Only you talk
I'm
about Charlie
okay.
Kirk in a negative manner. You don't say rest in peace after. I'll come. Pause.
Sure. I guess I need to sell some tickets. So yeah,
But
we'll take that.
yeah.
Anything else? Fucking. There's something else that happened. Oh yeah, Christy Pitts riots, or not riots, but the anti-immigration protest.
Yeah. See, this is my one, and this is my issue with the left too. Like they're like, oh,
Brought
my
to you by
God,
Sean
guys-
King Real Estate.
You guys are
the Christy Pitts
fascists. Like,
protest.
oh, like,
Drop.
bro, I hate the whole idea that like people like the new Canada or the left Canada thinks that like it's wrong for people that are on the right wing to like want to maintain original Canadian like values and views. Like me personally, who like I grew up in racist Durham, early Durham, and I will tell you right now, it is way more racist now than it was then in general. Like, yeah, for black kid in a mostly white place, definitely some awkward situations. But like, as far as the temperature overall in Canadians, way more racist now.
Yeah, but now
Like, absolutely
you're on the home team now.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Before
I'm
you were
home
on the
team.
visiting team, and now you're on like the home team.
End of the day, like like white Canadians, especially rural white Canadians, it's still the same thing when they see like any shooting happen in the city. They're like, well, and like the same conservative South racist memes.
Now
get
it's
dropped.
just like if a car accident happens, everyone's like, well.
But the whole thing about it though is that like I want to stick with the drop on black people too because these Indian niggas be shooting each other too.
yeah, crowbar,
there's-
more like crowbar group fights,
Bro, all the
They
fucking
roll up in,
all the
like,
all the
units.
tow truck shit you see is Indian niggas, brother. It's not black people behind that crime.
The
Oh, yo.
battle of the Sings.
That shooting. What the fuck was that?
Oh fuck! Rest in peace, YTN and Paco. If we're gonna rest in peace anybody,
Who's
fuck.
that? Sorry,
rapper
guys-
from
No,
the
I know.
city.
I know. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
how do you know him? Like, you actually know this guy?
No, I don't know him. I don't know him
true,
personally,
true.
but one of my homies, one of my producers that I work with, like he was close with him.
I heard
So
that.
it's
I
kinda
saw. No, I
working
saw the
out.
guy. But I didn't mean. By the way, I didn't mean like who, like trolling. I
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
like How do you actually know him? Is that more my question?
No. Actually, I don't. I might have maybe met him at one show once or something, but I don't really know him personally like that. Like, you're
Like
not
I
gonna
said,
dig up the
bro.
archives and say, like, oh, these guys are best friends. Like,
But
no.
if you get shot,
Show him respect
I
in
am
the
for
city.
sure going to milk this pod.
Oh, I'm
for
gonna milk it.
that.
Hopefully, it's not a death shot. Like, fuck.
Yeah, true. I'll also like release that suburban track.
Well,
you
yo,
don't
it would
want
make
released.
I can't even lie. It would make my rap career boom, but in the same breath, I think it would be whack because like I don't respect the whole
You don't
like.
want to get shot.
I don't want to get shot, one, but I don't respect the whole respecting the guy that got shot as a thing of like, oh, like everyone thinks they're 50 Cent now. Like 50 Cent is the result of that, like being shot, being cool.
I
It's
don't
not
want you
cool to get shot.
man.
Yeah.
It's cool to be the shooter.
I'm more scared
Yeah.
that
You know what I mean?
I'm more scared we're gonna be potting and people are gonna just pull up. You know.
That would never happen.
So I always let you walk out first.
That makes sense.
Make sure if it goes ringing, I'm not gonna catch a stray. I got him up on the
I
stairs.
mean, we're good, bro. We're out in the burbs of fucking. I'm not gonna drop the low, but before when we're like,
We're in
the earlier
Ajax.
days.
We're in Ajax right now.
In the earlier days when we were at a different location,
We're in
a sketchier location, that was definitely more of a thing.
We're in Barry. That's where we filmed this in
Barry's a
Barry.
good-
In Barry on the water. It's a beautiful place.
Maybe I'll tell that story off the pod
About what?
about something we're not gonna talk about on the
Achieve
pod.
Dreams in Scarborough,
No,
my former studio.
you went there.
Yeah, that's where I recorded some of my
Cringe went
biggest
there,
hits.
I don't really.
I
I
worked
realized.
right next to
I don't.
there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're around those days, old Achieve days. You're
Bro, he
A real
was there,
trooper.
One of the
That's
first
how I met you.
sessions of
You
with
recorded
No.
Suburban and then you wouldn't let me put it out.
Wait, you
No.
met
Band.
K-Tr there?
No,
You
no,
didn't
no,
meet me
no,
there.
no.
No, I was
He
gonna say.
introduced me
I
to
introduced
me.
you to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
'Cause-
Chief was you had a sketchy situation there? That building's like corporate.
I did not.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like you should like put it on blast. Like
No,
for
absolutely
safety
not.
reasons.
No.
No.
Anyways.
And now I see why Hill's got his own spot now.
He was supposed to be his own boss, bro. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, true.
That's the most
I
important
did
thing.
like that space though. Like I liked how they had the smoking area. You know, you could go.
Yeah,
and
that's the
smoke.
only. That's
That
the only.
would-
you know
that
what I
was
mean?
a sick
But even
spot.
that was kind of shit.
That was
Like,
sick.
I would have. Me personally, would have done something better.
I kind
was
of liked
slow.
their
It wasn't
terrace.
bad.
I thought it was nice.
I liked
I thought
it.
the terrace was nice,
and
but
it was
I'm
right
saying-
next to my work, so like convenience-wise at the time, it was like perfect.
For as long as it's been there and shit too, like you know what I mean. You could have put up some guap and got like a better shed with like a door that
Yeah, like a
actually
sick shed
closed
for
and like you know
sure.
what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but, like it could go on, and with the heater on in the fucking winter, it was okay. Like you know.
it was better than.
It could have been
this
more of a
piece
vibe.
shit.
I know
Yeah.
what you're saying. It could have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
more of a
yeah.
vibe.
But like I say, I'll stand by. Like I love the downtown location. Like I don't love the. As I was saying before, I don't like the audio on the speakers as much there, but I just love like the vibe of that studio.
Is
and,
it
like,
downtown location?
Smoking.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, I would have loved to
Yeah.
check that. And you can smoke there
You
too.
can smoke inside.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I got the shit Scarborough location nowadays.
Yeah, Scarborough.
I think it's
Scarborough
'cause
was
I
beat
wanted
up, but
Scarborough.
you know, there's a lot of fucking legendary stats from the Scarborough one.
Really?
You know, that's history.
Extra chromosexual was recorded there.
Yeah. Really?
If add that to the history.
Well, shit.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, fuck.
unfortunately, that's part of their history.
Yeah.
All right, I'm CringeKev.
Yep. K-Tr3y.
Follow,
Bells.
subscribe.
Bep, bep, bep.
Shout out song Chongking Real Estate, Chongking Real Estate, Chongking Real Estate, the best real estate agent in the land. In the land. You gotta shout out Chongking Real Estate.
He's no Michelle Fraser, but he's pretty good.
Fuck, don't give Michelle Fraser a shout out. Chongking Real Estate bought that microphone Hills is talking on.
Yeah, but you like this can't
Honestly,
be a
I'll
fucking
be honest
pod
with
that
you.
it is and not get showed.
I
digs
don't
at our
know
fucking
which
guy.
mic is Sean King's now.
Yo, shout out Chongking though.
Yeah, shout out
no,
Sean King.
it's ours. He's
Yeah.
sponsored.
It's
We
ours
own it.
today. It's ours now. He's his own shit here.
The least I could do is throw a logo. I'm gonna throw a
Yeah.
logo right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
I'm gonna smack it down and put Michelle Fraser's up.
Chongking Real Estate, the most racist real estate agent. Are you tired of immigrants? Are you sick and tired of them taking all the real estate?
Taking all the homes, 40 to a house,
And you want to sell your home to a good Canadian family?
a real Canadian family.
You get Sean King Real Estate. Sean King Real Estate will sell your home to a non-immigrant family because he is a racist piece of shit.
Yes,
But
sir.
he sells homes.
Yes, sir. Ski.
That's what you get for getting an advertisement with us. We out.